Oakville, ONT, Dustin Johnson figures he has hockey great Wayne Gretzky to thank for his popularity. Or at least, that's how he explained it at the RBC Canadian Open on Saturday. Enthusiastic golf fans lined up 4 or 5 deep to catch a glimpse of the world no. One as he made his way around Glen Abbey in spectacular fashion, firing a 7-under 65 to get 17 under and into a 4-way tie for the lead. "Well, I can thank Wayne for that," Johnson said of the fan support he got on a breezy and sometimes rainy day at the 7,253-yard, par 72 course designed by Jack Nicklaus. "There's a lot of Gretzky fans out there, and so they tend to pull for me. Thanks, Wayne, I appreciate that. I do get a lot of love up here, and the fans have been great this week." Johnson is engaged to the Great One's daughter, Paulina, and has children with her, and Canadians have pretty much adopted him as one of their own. Two South Koreans, Byung-Hun, 66, and Wee Kim, 67, and second-round leader Kevin Tway, who fired a 68, or tied with Johnson atop the leaderboard. Tway, whose father, Bob, won this event in 2003, finished strong with 3 birdies in his final 4 holes. "It was a little struggle at the start, maybe a little nerves. Wasn't swinging as well. But kind of stayed patient and had a good finish, so I'm still right there, and I'll give it my best shot tomorrow," said Tway, who has yet to win on the PGA Tour. Johnson was playing his 3rd round with Abbotsford, BC, native Nick Taylor. And it was hard to tell who was the more popular of the two. Taylor, who shot even par 72 and sits at 9 under, good for a T29, said he has never experienced a Canadian Open gallery like the one he played in front of on Saturday. "There might have been more DJ fans than Canadian fans, but it was still fun. They were pulling for both of us," Taylor said. Johnson, who is a 2-time runner-up at this tournament, in 2016 and 2013, and is also sponsored by RBC, said there's a little extra motivation to get a win here in what might be the final Canadian Open held at Glen Abbey. "I want to win just because I like to win golf tournaments," said the long-hitting Johnson. "But yeah, I mean, it's the last time the tournament is going to be here. I am an RBC ambassador. So it would mean a lot to get it done tomorrow, especially how I finished second here twice." Johnson burst out of the gates with 3 consecutive birdies and 5 in his first 6 holes, and it looked as if he might just run away with this thing. He kept a clean card on the front 9 with some nice up and downs, especially at the 9th green when he had to deal with a difficult lie. "I mean, definitely got off to a really nice start and made a couple good par saves in there, too," he said. But Johnson stumbled on the par 4 10th where he hit his driver into the right rough and had to lay up with his second shot. He then hit a nice flop shot over bunkers and had a makeable par putt, but it rimmed out for a bogey. 3 holes later he bogeyed again when he laid up on the par 5 13th and then had his 3rd shot come up way short of the pin. "I did hit kind of a poor wedge shot there from the fairway," said Johnson, who has 1 win and 8 top 10s this season. "But I still had a 5 or 6 footer for par, hit a good putt, it just lipped out. So I never really got frustrated." That paid off for Johnson as he went birdie, birdie, eagle over his next 3 holes and closed out with 2 pars. Johnson, fellow American Tyler Duncan, and Mexican Abraham Ancer tied for low round of the day, but none of them had more than 1 eagle on the reachable par -5s. Johnson says it's something he'll have to improve on Sunday if he wants to take home the trophy. "Tomorrow I need to play the par -5s a little better. I haven't really played them that well this week," he said. American Hudson Swafford, 67, charged up the leaderboard 10 spots and into a T5 with South African Rory Sabatini, 68, at 13 under. A group of 6 players, including first-round leader Robert Garrigues, 69, were at 12 under par. Garrigues flew out of the gate with a birdie and eagle on his first 2 holes to get to 12 under, but then dropped a stroke on the par 3 4th. He also dropped 1 on the 9th and picked up a double bogey on the par 4 11th. Garrigues and Rory Sabatini, 68, who is at 13 under, were the only players among the top of the leaderboard who had more than 1 eagle on their card. Garrigues said after the first round on Thursday that -20 might be the score to beat this week, and it appears he might just be right. There's definitely low numbers out here, Johnson said. There's a lot of guys that are right around the lead, and somebody is going to go shoot low. Hopefully it is me, Lovemark. Actually, American Jamie Lovemark faced a daunting shot on the 18th hole at Glen Abbey on Saturday. Lovemark drilled his second shot from out of the Tiger Woods fairway bunker and over the green. The ball cleared the bunkers and ended up in the grandstand after bouncing off the cart path. Lovemark was given a drop but had a very tricky third shot back over the bunkers to a tight pin tucked in the front left edge of the green with the pond lurking in behind. Lovemark opted to hit his third into the bunker and try to get up and down from there rather than risk going in the water. He hit a nice bunker shot but missed a 6-footer and had to settle for bogey into 66. That got him to 10 under and into a tie for 21st place, about 2 seconds, Lovemark said when asked how long it took him to decide to go into the bunker rather than going at the pin. Kind of a bad break with the cart path. But yeah, just a bad way to finish, honestly. It's going to cost me at least 2 shots, maybe 2.5.